Selena Gomez just became Mrs. Benny Blanco.
And if you thought the internet was done freaking out over her wedding, think again because the hits just keep on coming. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for every single detail I'm about to drop. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on the latest celebrity news and exclusive content. The wedding photos are still rolling in, and honestly, every single one is better than the last. We're talking about a Santa Barbara ceremony that had everything you could dream of and more.
Selena didn't just walk down the aisle in one dress. She didn't even stop at two. This woman went full bridal royalty and rocked 3 completely different custom Ralph Lauren wedding gowns. And each one was more breathtaking than the one before it. Let me paint you a picture of what went down on September 27 when Selena and Benny said their vows in California. The only murders in the building star who just turned 33 decided to give her fans another gift by dropping a fresh batch of wedding photos on Instagram on September 30th. These weren't just any throwaway shots either. We're talking intimate moments with Benny, gorgeous close-ups of her bouquet that looked like it came straight out of a fairy tale. And most importantly, all 3 of those show-stopping bridal looks that have everyone's jaws on the floor. Ralph Lauren themselves couldn't resist showing off their handiwork and posted the dresses on their official Instagram account with all the intricate details spelled out. The first gown that Selena wore for her pre-ceremony portraits was something straight out of a dream. Picture this, a custom Ralph Lauren collection double-faced silk satin wedding dress that featured cascading hand-rated panels and a halter neckline. But they didn't stop there because the neckline was highlighted with hand-cut lace and a macra collar that added this perfect touch of artistry to the whole look. Then came the ceremony dress. And let me tell you, this is where things got seriously romantic. Selena walked down the aisle in an ultra-romantic silk lace gown that took everyone's breath away. Ralph Lauren spilled all the tea about this masterpiece, revealing that it featured 300 hand-shaped and applied lace flowers along with crystal embellishments on a hand-painted corset. Just imagine the amount of work and dedication that went into creating something so detailed and personal. Every single flower was shaped by hand, and every crystal was placed with intention. But here's where it gets really emotional, and you might want to grab a tissue for this one. The ceremony dress included an embroidered inscription of Selena and Benny's initials along with their wedding dates sewn right into the fabric. Talk about keeping a piece of that special day with you forever. This wasn't just a dress. It was a wearable love letter that she'll treasure for the rest of her life. Now, you might think 2 dresses would be enough for most brides, but Selena wasn't about to let the party dress code slip. Her third look was saved for the reception and it brought a whole different vibe while still maintaining that elegant, sophisticated aesthetic. Ralph Lauren described this beauty as having a bodice of tulle with hand-pleated and stitched panels of cotton, silk, and linen voiles that created an airy and elegant silhouette. This dress was all about movement and celebration, perfect for dancing the night away with her new husband and all their loved ones. The whole wedding came together less than a year after Selena and Benny announced their engagement back in December 2024. Their proposal story is honestly one of the sweetest things you'll ever hear because it was so perfectly them. Forget the over-the-top restaurant reservations or helicopter rides. Benny proposed during a cozy Taco Bell picnic because sometimes the best moments happen in the most unexpected places. He presented Selena with a stunning marquise-cut diamond ring that sparkled just as bright as their future together. Benny wasn't about to let Selena steal all the fashion thunder, though, because he showed up looking absolutely dapper in his own custom Ralph Lauren tuxedo. The groom brought his A-game and proved that sometimes the classic look is classic for a reason. He looked sharp, sophisticated, and completely head over heels for his bride. The guest list was absolutely stacked with celebrities, and the whole event screamed style goals from start to finish. One of the most touching moments came from none other than Taylor Swift, who delivered a tear-jerking speech that had everyone in their feelings. The friendship between Selena and Taylor has always been something special, and having Taylor there to celebrate this huge milestone made the day even more meaningful. Fans have been absolutely eating up every single detail that's come out about this wedding. From the moment the first photos dropped, social media has been buzzing with comments about how perfect everything looked. People are obsessing over the flower arrangements, the venue choice, the way Selena and Benny looked at each other, and of course, those 3 incredible dresses that are now part of bridal fashion history.
What makes this wedding even more special is how authentic it felt to who Selena and Benny are as a couple. They didn't try to put on a show or create something that wasn't true to themselves. Instead, they focused on creating a day that reflected their love story, their personalities, and their journey together. The Taco Bell proposal set the tone for a relationship that values genuine moments over flashy displays.
The attention to detail in every aspect of the wedding shows just how much thought went into planning this day.
From the hand-cut lace on the first dress to the 300 individually shaped flowers on the ceremony gown to the flowing voiles on the reception dress,
nothing was left to chance. Each element was carefully considered and executed to perfection. Selena has always been someone who knows how to make a statement, and her wedding was no exception. She's built a career on being authentic, talented, and relatable.
And those same qualities shone through on her big day.
Choosing to wear 3 different Ralph Lauren gowns wasn't about excess.
It was about honoring different moments of the day with looks that matched the mood and significance of each part. The fact that Ralph Lauren created not just 1, but 3 custom gowns for Selena speaks volumes about the collaborative process that must have gone into bringing her vision to life. These weren't dresses pulled off a rack and altered to fit. These were pieces of art created specifically for her body, her style, and her special day. The designers and craftspeople who worked on these gowns put countless hours into making sure every stitch was perfect. Benny and Selena's relationship has captured hearts ever since they went public with their romance. Their chemistry is undeniable, and the way they support each other's careers while building a life together has given fans all the feels. The wedding was the culmination of their love story so far, but it's also just the beginning of their next chapter together. The Santa Barbara setting provided the perfect backdrop for their nuptials. California has always held a special place in Selena's heart, and choosing to get married there made the day feel even more personal and meaningful. The venue allowed for both intimate moments and grand celebrations, giving guests an experience they won't soon forget. Every photo that's been released shows a couple completely in love and surrounded by people who care about them deeply. The genuine smiles, the happy tears, and the joyful celebrations all come through in the images. This wasn't just a celebrity wedding that felt cold and staged. This was a real celebration of love between 2 people who are genuinely excited to spend their lives together. The bouquet that Selena carried deserves its own moment of appreciation because the close-up shots show just how stunning it was. The floral arrangements throughout the wedding complemented her dresses perfectly and added natural beauty to an already gorgeous day. Someone put serious thought into creating arrangements that would photograph beautifully while also filling the space with color and life. As more details continue to emerge about the wedding, fans are piecing together the full picture of what went down on that special day in September. The fact that Selena is continuing to share photos and moments shows that she wants her fans to be part of this happy time in her life. She's always had a special relationship with her supporters, and including them in her wedding journey is just another example of how she values that connection.
The custom Ralph Lauren creations will likely inspire brides for years to come.
When a celebrity of Selena's caliber chooses to work with a designer for such an important day, it sets trends and influences the bridal industry.
Future brides will be asking for hand-shaped lace flowers, embroidered initials, and flowing foil panels because they saw how stunning these elements looked on Selena.
Benny's custom tuxedo also sets a standard for grooms who want to look polished and put together on their wedding day. The classic tuxedo proved that sometimes sticking with tradition is the right call, especially when it's tailored to perfection and worn with confidence. The timeline of their relationship moving from announcement to engagement to wedding in less than a year might seem fast to some, but when you know, you know. Selena and Benny didn't need years of dating to figure out they were meant to be together. Their connection was strong from the start, and they weren't afraid to commit to building a future together. Every aspect of this wedding, from the dresses to the venue to the guest list to the personal touches, like the embroidered initials, shows that Selena and Benny created a day that was uniquely theirs. They didn't follow a template or try to recreate someone else's vision. They built something from scratch that reflected who they are as individuals and as a couple. The response from fans and followers has been overwhelmingly positive, with people expressing their happiness for the newlyweds and their appreciation for Selena sharing these intimate moments.
Social media has been flooded with
congratulations, compliments on the dresses, and well wishes for their future together. As the wedding content continues to roll out, there's no sign that people are getting tired of seeing more.
If anything, each new photo drop gets people even more excited and eager for additional details. The dress reveal was a major moment that got everyone talking and speculating about what other surprises might still be in store. This wedding represents so much more than just a celebrity couple tying the knot.
It's a love story that fans have watched unfold, a fashion moment that will be referenced for years, and a celebration that brought together some of the biggest names in entertainment. Selena and Benny created something truly special on September 27th, and the world is better for getting to witness even a glimpse of their joy. If you've made it this far, you're clearly as obsessed with this wedding as the rest of us.
And I don't blame you one bit.
Make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you never miss updates on Selena, Benny, and all your favorite celebrities.
Because trust me, this is just the beginning of their happily ever after.